Let's pop this rock. Yeah, man, I'd like to see it. Go ahead and send me a DM on Discord. If it's ship pictures, post it in the ship pictures channel.
Oh, if you want to see my ships,
I don't know what
different.
you're
Like,
trying to show me. You said you want to see something, but you didn't explain what it was.
oh no. Do you? I have a. I was going to send you my Discord so you could see the event and then the information we gathered about Xenothreat,
Sure.
and then the rosters at the bottom.
Okay. Sure. I wasn't sure if you're trying to
Um,
send me a fleet pick or. I was a
I
little bit
spent too much
confuzzled.
money. And I was going to ask, like, where do you want me to post this? All right, there you go.
Here we go. Oh, Milky's asleeping, finally.
Okay.
I haven't seen Jorn in a while. Where's he at?
We heard from him a couple of months ago and then nothing.
Anyway, it's at the top of the Discord. Can't miss it.
Actually, Zorn told us to ban you out of this Discord.
Really?
Yep. I think I still have the private conversation somewhere.
Oh.
We're like,
Last
he
time I
hasn't
saw
violated any of the suggestions, so I don't. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, I was
Okay.
wrong about that. I won't be buying back the 125A because I upgraded it to a prospect.
Aha.
Should I send this link to everybody that might want to participate, or just you?
Send it to Majestic. Send it myself and Ron. And if somebody else expresses interest, we can always share it with them. Yeah, Majestic and I were talking about that very thing a little while ago, about maybe doing something for Xeno.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
All right. Does everybody have it?
I have a PM
Yeah,
from
I
you,
got it.
yes. We're good.
Dawnbringers.
Yes, that's it. And at you'll see that we have at the very top under event, it'll say Xenothreat. You click that, and then at the very, if you scroll to the very top, it'll have all the information.
Cool.
Starfarer layout.
Cool.
Mike L1, a picture of Mike L1. Stage up. Start time 6:30 EST. It also has the Robert Space Industries CDF alert. Has a picture of the CDF alert as well, and has the team roster thumbs up to join. If you wish to reserve a spot or a certain ship crew, all we ask is that you let us know so we can add it in.
Cool.
And then untick it when you're done. When you're done playing, just untick, and that way we know, hey, this slot's open.
Okie dokie.
Make sense?
Yep. Sound like somebody took a lot of effort to organize that.
Thank you.
Scan this rock, please. Scan the rock, por favor.
Commander.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what's going on.
Cool.
As far as the whole thing with the
it's
other
all good.
member-
I was just letting you know that was what was going on. Obviously, you weren't banned because you got in.
Yeah.
Someone has to actually break the rules of the server before they get banned. We're not going to ban just because, oh, ban this person. Why?
Or piss me off. Either one.
That's
No,
true.
I can piss you off, Ron.
He has a hole in the backyard for people like that.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I ain't never got to ban anybody, so.
Well, I can unban a certain person, so you can use the ban hammer if you want.
I'm ordered to do it just to see if it works, right?
Sure, go right ahead, test it out. But if that person joins the server in the 30 seconds it takes you to ban them again, I'm holding that on you, buddy.
I haven't seen Rage and
I think I
Cajun in
know
a
who you're
while
talking
either.
about too.
You do, but that person's asleep right now, so we're good.
Yeah. God. The amount of times I play with him, I fucking hate it every time.
Well, you never knew what you were gonna get. It was like roulette.
Well, now that you've seen what I've got, do you have any questions, comments, concerns?
I will have to take a look at it later.
All right.
I'm currently staring over the barrel of a mining laser.
Okay.
I'm gonna show this
But,
rock who's boss.
We want to get this thing. We want to hopefully get as big as possible so we can get our own server kind of going,
I understand that.
and that way everybody can kind of work together, 4-man teams,
Mm-hmm.
and basically
Okay.
just tell people, hey, I need this guy needs a pickup over here, so that he can get back to his team. Blah blah blah. There we go.
Cool. Well, assuming that I'm available tomorrow during this time, I have two accounts. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can.
Oh, we're going to use the roster throughout the week. That's why
What-
you have the untick thing, so you can untick yourself when you're not playing.
What I was gonna say was we could use that to help take up another slot on the server. If your party is 20 and the server only has 18 spots, it skips that server. So you have a better chance of getting your own server if we have a bigger party.
Yeah.
So I could load in with 2 different accounts, and that would increase your party. And if other people have multiple accounts, we could do the same thing.
Yeah.
They just drop off on when you get your server picked. Kind of a dirty way to do it, but a viable way to do it.
Yeah. Well, can't wait to see you there.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've played with you, Pagan. I think I've only played with you twice.
I think so. I think we hopped into Verse together one time and played. I know we've talked. Didn't we mine together or something, or am I tripping?
I'm a pirate.
Then no, we didn't mine together.
If we did
So
mine
you're
together,
pirate scum. Okay.
yes,
Note
yes,
to
I am
self.
pirate scum.
Note, he is pirate scum. Okay.
Miners usually aren't my cup of tea. I usually like going after bounty hunters. Now it seems we like grabbing their subscriber loot off their bodies and watching them cry and chat.
Gotcha. This is why I don't wear my top hat in public. I go in the bathroom, lock the door, and put it on, stare at myself in the mirror.
Oh, people were wondering how the heck I got that alien head, and I'm trying to tell them like it's an event.
Mm-hmm.
And they think like, no, you just bought it, man. And I'm
No.
like, it's not in the store.
It was wasn't that the PvP 50 kill 50 thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
50 people with my Gladius. You know how hard that was?
Well, it depends on if they can keep them in a straight line or somebody had veered off the line.
I had to kill so many prospectors. I started feeling bad for miners, man.
Oh, see, you're in the wrong channel for that, buddy. I'm going to add you to the KOS list if you're not careful. And no, it's not a kiss on site list.
It is no, isn't it copulate on site, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Something just like that. Now, piracy's legitimate. The problem I have is the asshats that go in there. Let me blow up this mole or this prospector because I want some, quote, PvP, unquote, combat.
That's not PvP combat, though.
I know, it's
like,
griefing.
You're not, no, if you're fighting, if you're going to blow up a prospector, you're doing it for only one of 2 reasons. A, cargo.
Mm-hmm.
So if you scanned it and then it dropped, because when you blow them up now, they drop a box. You go and you go grab the box, throw it in your ship, and get out of there. But if you're blowing it up not to get the box, that's kind of just being a dick.
A little.
That's not kind of being a dick. That is being a
Yeah,
dick.
there's no kinda to it, buddy.
I mean, if you can't find the box, that's one thing. But like, if you're like not going for the like, if you're not scanning as a pirate, you're not a good pirate.
Then you're not a pirate. You're a griefer. There's a difference. There's a difference.
But like, if you want PvP, what you need to do is just like go get a crime stat and go look for bounty hunters.
There you go.
And then you just get your whole party together and ambush them.
Or go after those Pisces coming out of Grim Hex, because you know they're an awesome threat. Some great PvP there.
I think I've been shot down more in the Pisces than any other ship.
Yeah.
My favorite.
I've been shot
my
twice in a Pisces, and by one of them was the same asshole you guys know. I don't even have to name him. Don't even have to name him.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm not gonna drop on stream. It's a streamer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
When I
think.
first started playing the game, I got a Pisces doing package delivery missions, and I had missions at Grim Hex. I got blown up, spawned at PO, flew back over to Grim Hex to grab the packages, and got blown up again by the same individual. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Hey, it takes a lot of skill to shoot a Pisces.
Oh,
down.
clearly it does. I mean,
if I was a streamer, that's what I'd be doing, showing my combat capabilities by hunting Pisces.
clearly. That's what I'm doing wrong. So, just out of curiosity, after hearing our past conversation, are you going to be playing White Hat or Black Hat for Xenothreat? I have to ask now.
Well, we have to play White Hat, but we were thinking that if it isn't on our roster and they come into our derelict, there might be a discrepancy of fire in their direction.
Okay. Good to know.
So, like, if we come into the server and, like, you know, we're moving our cargo and then you come and butt in and start shooting stuff into your ship or stealing stuff out of our ship.
Oh, that's
you know,
different. That's protecting your investment.
then it's like, oh, well, bang.
Yeah. Yeah, someone stealing your cargo, that's a different story. Of course, you know that if not enough people move cargo, that their combat lasts longer and you can make more money, right? Because the first time I did Xenothreat with Ron, there was nobody running cargo, and I think that session went on like 2 hours. It was just chugging money the whole time.
Yeah, if you get on it some odd times, they can last for a while.
But, yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure that the roster gets filled out.
Okay.
And,
Okie dokie. Yeah,
that
we
way-
saw you go into Merc or Help Desk, and we're like, I wonder if he needs help. Because after Murd passed, we kept that channel open as kind of a tribute to him.
Oh, he passed?
Yeah, Murd died
When?
in April.
Oh, no.
April.
Why? What?
COVID.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm sorry, dude. I would have told you, but I thought you knew. I knew you were hanging around with Zorn for a while, so I just kind of assumed.
Jorn didn't tell me nothing. Jorn's been kind of mad at me ever since the
Okay.
dispute on Star Citizen.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it because
Yeah.
we're on stream right now. I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, Murd passed away in April last year, buddy. So we kept the help channel open as kind of a tribute to him. I mean, we still help people, but we kept the name because of him.
Ow. I just thought he hasn't been getting on or something.
No, he's playing from the great beyond, buddy.
No, he's not getting on. Be more worried if he did.
It'd be like somebody's hacked Murd's account. Send a message to his dad, be like, some asshole's got your son's account or your father's account, buddy.
How old was he? He was.
He was what, 53, wasn't it, Ron?
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah, early.
I think what. I thought when I talked to him, he was like in his 40s, 48, 49.
He was a couple of years older than I am, and I turned 49 in November.
Wow.
Yeah, I know
Just-
I'm old.
Wow.
Warning, you are blocking an active
I'm
flight.
blocking an active flight, buddy.
Facility.
Oh well.
Come on,
All right.
open the door. Thanks for coming in and letting us know, man, because it's great timing. Majestic and Ron and I were talking about that very thing.
For
So
your safety,
thanks
please
for
make
sharing
it
that
a
information
priority.
with us.
Thank you for
All
your
right.
cooperation.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries.
Have a good one.
Oh yeah, and see you later.
Appreciate the invite. I'll look into
Well,
it.
Sorry for the loss on Mur. I know I'm like several months late.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Initiating ship
Give us a
storage
friend, that's all.
procedure. For your safety,
Thank you.
please vacate
Bye.
the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yay, impounded. Look at that. Had all kinds of time left. Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, fucking ores and eat shit.
Hello, Crusader. Goodbye, frames.
You got a sound alert thing says your sound alerts browser source is offline.
The only problem
What?
I have with ores in it is just the flying.
On my stream?
Yeah, it says sound alerts. At Pagan Linux Geek, it seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you've implemented the source correctly in OBS or refresh the source, you dumbass.
Right? What kind of
I
dumbass
might
does
have
that?
ad-libbed the dumbass part, but rest
Or
of
the
it's
refresh part, yeah. I think I know what's going on. Thanks for the heads up, Ron. Because it's not showing it as like... I'm like, all of my browser sources are correct. I don't understand.
You know, I will think I might stream tomorrow.
Okay.
At whatever time this comes out.
Okay, good.
I'm going to take I'm going to take advantage of Dying Light being a new release.
Okay. Let me know when you do, though, okay?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Because I'm not...
Y'all seen that game Raven's gonna stream?
What's he going to stream?
Elven Ring?
Elden Ring?
No.
Yeah, he's gonna stream it. I think he said
Cool.
starting Monday.
Nice.
I don't think Elden Ring. Wait, did you say Elden
Hi.
Ring?
Good to have you
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Elden
ELD.
Ring.
Finding everything all right?
So I googled it out of curiosity, and when I googled it, it said it was coming out February 20 something. So-
Okay.
I don't know.
All my frames are shitty in. Yay.
All right, let's add this to our work order list. We have some Quantanium, and we have Laranite. I haven't mined Laranite in a long time.
I know I did recently.
20...
God.
2587. Oh, I put 85 last time.
You know, I know there's a way they can optimize ores in a little bit better.
Yeah,
there has to be.
There has to be a way. You're right.
Because this makes me, like, my head hurts just looking at this shitty frame rate.
Well, I loaded it on my laptop from work, which has a 3060 in it, and it was 3060 or 3080. I'd have to turn it on to find out, but even on that, the going around TDD, I was getting like 22, 23 frames, and I was like, that's just nuts.
They've got to get this the multi-core thing shit done, because this shit is just fucking awful.
There we go. 613 SCU. The C2 is almost full.
No, but the good part, flying the fuck out of here.
Do you fly out of there? Because I typically just strip down to my BVDs and Suicide Express.
I would too, but I don't have my bed set at 301. Also, I gotta go to PO.
Rookie move.
I gotta go to P.
Okay.
I gotta go to PO and grab something though.
Oh, okay.
I gotta grab the surge modules.
What the hell is going on here?
I gotta use this bathroom. Stand up for a minute. I don't care if I get on this shuttle or not.
That may work better. Birch. So I was playing around with Premiere today, and I figured out a way to take that grid and blend them together. So it looks a little bit better.
Yeah, Elden Ring doesn't come out until the 25th unless they have an early access to it.
Maybe that may be what he's doing.
Well, that's when I googled it. That's what I got was the 20 something. But he said he's gonna start streaming it Friday, I think. So I don't know.
Cool.
See, there is an early access. I know they had a fucking beta, but I don't see anything else. Let me see.
Nine minutes left on the impound. Sure as shit, we got an A2. Nice.
Yeah, I don't.
You know,
Yeah, I don't. There's. Yeah, there's no early access for it, and especially for this fucking early.
I've never flown the 135. We're going to take this thing out for a test spin.
Yeah, I was reading Reddit and they were talking about like the reaction from the roadmap has
boy.
only proven CIG's point, and I am beyond disgusted. Grow the fuck up. And someone commented, "Man, that's exactly why people look at this community and call it a cult."
Well, it's funny because I had just watched a video yesterday from a guy, I believe his name was Ray's Guides. Okay, I was going to say there's something wrong with my 135. It's slightly defective. And it was about
You ordered the bare bones package.
apparently. They didn't tell me some assembly was required. What the hell? That's a compartment? Okay. You slide down this way and try this. Oh, there's a panel on the door. Ooh, entre fancy.
It's got like a touch screen.
Apparently. But am I touching it? I want to close this. Close, please. Cover that unsightly mess. This is a proper
I gotta
ship.
check the price of this.
Wow, so it's little ramps.
Please,
Cool.
Please don't be overpriced or well.
Okay, so it's like a baby 300.
Basically.
Huh. With the
I
cute...
just wish they
Mhm.
did the interior a little
Classified.
bit different.
Yeah, there's no shitter.
Yep.
Oh my god, we are so screwed when pooper play comes in. When I posted that video on YouTube, I put something in the discussion. If you don't like bathroom discussions, maybe skip ahead to an hour and 10 minutes in.
You know, I would have got a good laugh if they, instead of the coffee thing, they put the pooper play. Funny as shit.
Yeah.
No, they would have put the coffee in that too.
Oh my gosh.
I would have got a good laugh out of that.
Landing gear raised.
Well, she's snappy.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I
this
love
is
the sound
nice.
of that ship.
Oh, I haven't even heard it yet. Let me turn the volume up.
Please use it again.
I turn it down when I mine the asteroids because it's so loud for the Lancet.
Once you hit that boost, you instantly fall in love with the ship.
I don't know. I like that 85X.
I love the design of the 85X, but there's just fucking no use for it.
Well, it's small. It has 4 size ones. It'll fit in a carrot hanger, and it's got the same engines as the 325.
Man, this thing is quick.
Also, it has a turret on it, surprisingly.
Yep. So I mean,
That's one
that's,
thing I like about it.
I just not for the money that they want for it, you know.
Oh yeah, fucking that bunch. Yeah, no.
They never have it for sale hardly either, but when they do, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's
Expensive as fuck. You know, they need to redo some of these prices to go with the size of the ship. And ground vehicles. Ground vehicles need to rework on their prices.
I got a feeling we're more likely to see in-game prices go up than real money prices go down.
Yeah, agreed.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I got on the wrong tram.
Get fired.
I'm waiting for the day when you gotta pay 10 credits to ride the train.
Or use the pooper.
Oh.
Remember those days, Ron? When you had to pay a dime to use the shitter?
Wait, what?
Yes. There were places that would charge you to use the bathroom stalls. Malls,
That's
places
fucking
like...
awful.
Yep.
Well, you
didn't
say
know
that, but you had clean restrooms.
True.
There's been times when I would happily pay a quarter to be able to sit on the toilet and not have to kind of hover above the toilet seat 3 inches above it, you know?
Oh my god, yeah. True.
I
My
mean,
name is Astro.
at the time I hated it because, you know,
Yeah.
you got to pay a quarter just take a
Gotta take a shit.
use the restroom, but they were clean.
True.
Just like when you stop at a gas station and they give you the bathroom key on a 2-foot long yardstick or something.
Or a fucking hubcap.
You got to do the walk of shame walking past everybody.
Everyone knows you're taking a shit. Oh my
Look at
god.
me, I got a shit.
He's got the hubcap of poop.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord. The conversations we get into are crazy.
Landing gear deployed.
Majestic, what ship are you in?
Right now?
Yeah.
He's on a tram.
I'm in the tram. Yeah, I'm in the tram ship.
The tramp ship? Okay. So one of these days I need to start a parade of suicides and start stocking up gowns.
Have a pleasant stay.
Raven has an idea I think would be fun as hell.
What's the idea? I'm curious now.
Follow someone in the caves to do the investigation mission, and then wall them in Mask of the Red Death style with boxes of hospital gowns.
Well, you can knock them over.
Yeah, but still, it would cover the entrance to the cave and it would be dark. Imagine how hard it'd be to find your way out when it's dark.
It's easier just
That
to
would
shoot your
take
ship.
forever, though.
It'd be fun, though. And just a wee bit trolly. It's not a bad-looking little ship.
No.
No, it's like someone took a 300 and squished it down and squished it nose to tail a little bit and said, "Here you go."
But it's what, like 55?
Oh yeah, in the pledge store, it's cheap as hell.
Yeah, but I mean it's 55, and I mean the 325A is 65.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, that's where
Yeah, it
my
doesn't make
point
sense.
is. The prices need to be redone a little bit.
Agreed.
well, there's a lot of things that if they were cheaper, they'd be good. But it's like, if I'm gonna pay 55 for that, I'd rather put
Yeah.
$5 more with it and get a Titan.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed. Well, that's what I was looking at the other day. I was like, a 325 isn't much more than this.
Yeah, $10, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, they get you with the 325 though, is you pay the 65 for it, and then it's like, would you like a coffee maker? How about some racing stripes? You want leather interior?
Mm-hmm.
And before long, it's $140 fucking dollars.
Oh my god. Remember when Bird bought his? Oh, jeez. Lowered.
Oh shit. My ship was not even stored, and it's been like fucking 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still I'm in the hangar right now with my ship.
Oh.
Sold everything.
Oh, look at that timing, folks. Look at that timing. We just ran out the in-pound timer.
Because you was too cheap to pay the fine.
I can't afford it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a millionaire for a reason.
Right? Oh, dude, I spent 10 million the other night. It's like, whoo!
The
much
people
were
with
you
the most
at?
money are the cheapest.
Down to like 2 million now. I gotta go sell all my shit. I sell my shit, I'll be okay again.
Oh wait, no, this ain't a top hangar.
I know what that sound alerts message is. There's an extension that I put on my Twitch stream, but I haven't set it up yet. That basically, it looks like it mirrors the functionality I have with Trigger Fire, where people can cash in channel points and play a noise. So I have to decide which one I like more. Since Trigger Fire is already set up and does videos, images, and sounds, I'll probably just stick with Trigger Fire.
Now time for the 20-minute fucking fly out.
Yep. Put a brick on the W key, buddy.
Or hit the seed key.
Yep. That's exactly right. Come on, let me in, let me in! Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was trying to use Premiere today. Computer was like, I don't know if I want to let you do this. And I'm like, what do you mean you want to? Don't know if you want to let me do this.
So we watched that Red Notice. Did you say you'd seen that?
Hell yeah, that's a great movie.
Did you notice the collective in the helicopter when they were escaping the prison?
Yes, I did.
Did it not look like that new mod for the VKB?
It did indeed. It's crazy because I watch movies and shows now, and when I see him grabbing a joystick to do something, I'm like, oh, that's a Thrustmaster. That's a VKB. My favorite was the one where they use a Thrustmaster joystick, but it's turned around backwards. And I was like, did you not wonder why the trigger was facing you and not your finger? Whatever. There's a QA fail.
Yeah, I like seeing stuff in movies all the time, and it's like, really? Nobody there said, hey, this ain't right.
Yeah. Well, you gotta wonder if that's what happened, or maybe the director-producer said, shut up, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Probably, shut up, I know what I'm doing.
You know there had to be somebody there to notice some of that stuff, you know, like,
Yeah, definitely.
you realize these guys have 6-shot revolvers and just shot 15 times apiece, right?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Please visit again.
That's a running joke in the Archer cartoon series. It's like a compulsion that Archer has to count the shots. Love that show. Majestic said 11.8, 11.9, right? We'll try 11.8 and 11.9. Hey, Neekers. Hey, sneaky sneaks. Hey, Sneaky Sneaks. You coming back to visit? Okay. Come on back. I'm pretty sure they don't want to see your tail, though. Whoa, I think I hit it prematurely. I did. While we're here, though, we'll scan this rock. % quantanium right out of the gate. Hey, baby. Are you headbutting me? Are you headbutting me? You can't drive, baby. I think I thought of a... Or was it... I don't remember if I thought of it or whether we talked about it, but I think I have another channel reward. Something to force me to mine a crappy rock.
Quantum channel complete.
Okay.
Sneakers, come on, baby.
Quantum channel engaged.
1, 7.
Quantum channel complete.
Ooh. Your package is supposed to be there the 5th, Pagan.
I got a text today that said tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Unless I'm tripping. Let me pull this up. The last four of the tracking number, 5568. Right?
No, 3668, ain't it?
The one that you sent me ends in 5568. Well, that's what UPS text alerts is telling me. Package tomorrow.
Okay.
So maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it's making a mistake.
Maybe I looked at it wrong.
Maybe. I'm excited though.
I could be wrong, though, because, I mean, well, we shipping out a lot of stuff this week.
Good. Yeah, you were saying that she'd had some sales.
Yeah, and then I did Dice Towers,
Mm-hmm.
and so,
Cool.
yeah, so.
64 and 3. That's a sheet number. 58. Let's go this way for a little bit. Maybe we'll find something tasty and delicious. Disappeared. There was a 5,000 meter rock over there. It disappeared.
The wife's Chromebook tablet got lost in shipping somewhere.
Oh shit! Really?
She's unhappy.
Yeah, rightfully so.
It was supposed to be here like 2 days ago.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
We have a minor rock party. Is it a crappy party? It's a crappy party. Nothing we want. Nothing we want. Let's go this way. So I need another 80 SCU, and I'll be full. Not all that would be Quantanium, though. There'd be 16 SCU of Laranite. So I need 3 good loads. Good number, bad number. Wah, wah. So the I realize I'm playing Star Citizen, but it's my stream. I can talk about Elite while I play Star Citizen if I want to. I have a fighter pilot, and I've got the double hangar module. And I tried loading. I tried getting my crewmen to board the ship from my hangar or from my carrier, and it was saying that it didn't have room. And I was like, I don't understand, because I mean, if you have a dual fighter hangar and you have 2 crewmen, shouldn't you have room for these, or do they have to sit up front first and then go to the fighter? I guess I'm just a little bit confused. Well, obviously
I
I'm not
don't know, to
confused.
be honest. I hadn't.
Okay.
I don't even remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. Because I think I got the dual fighter module for the cutter.
Yeah.
Thinking that I would use that, if I was going to do something, I'd have two fighters that go out there, level them both up, take them out there to the asteroid belt, and let them level up. But I couldn't get both of them to go into the ship at the same time.
I only put one in mine,
Okay.
so I'm not sure. Did you ever finish getting all your rep?
No, I actually toyed around with the idea of playing Elite tonight and working on my Fed rep, because I don't have a Corvette yet, and I'd like to buy a Corvette.
Well, that's what I was doing
Mm-hmm.
with one of my alts today,
Mm-hmm.
and there were a ton of massacre missions
Mm-hmm.
that gave 5 stars of rep.
Holy shit, really?
And so instead of doing the courier missions, I went over there and started doing the courier missions.
Mhm.
And then I was like, damn, look at all these massacre missions. And I was like, I can do that. And they're not, some of them are to kill famed pirate, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't care for those as much as the ones that's just like, kill 9 of this faction pirate ships.
Yeah. I took one of those go kill so-and-so missions, and that sucked.
Yep.
Because I could never get them. I mean, I did eventually track them down and get them, but it was like it wouldn't spawn in, and I had to go to the marker near the star and scan it, and then he popped in, then he popped out. I was like, fuck me.
Well, I did some. I hadn't done a lot, but if you do the generic ones, just of this pirate faction thing, and take all of them from all the different people,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go to the low res area and just kill everybody. I mean, cause in low res, I mean, you'll be killing sidewinders and stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It really shouldn't be a problem, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm out there taking lollipops away from babies,
Bastard. You bastard.
Want all the candy.
That'd be a good way to level up your pilots, too.
Well, it would give rep to one of them if you had them out there. But I mean, they were 5 stars a rep.
Yeah.
And they were paying pretty good money.
Is this because of a community goal, or is it just that they happen to spawn in?
It just so happens that they're, where I was is at war with the next system over.
Oh, okay. So just luck of the draw.
So, and it's, the main factions there are Fed Rep, and they want you to go kill the pirates from the next system over, so. Easy peasy. For a matter of fact, if you did one of those Type 10 AFK builds, you could probably just sit there and stack those missions all night and let it go while you went to bed at night. But I
Yeah,
don't care much for doing that.
yeah. I mean, I'm all about farming, you know, a mission over, but to me, that's a little different from the AFK. I mean, maybe it's not, but because the way I see it, they built the mission into the game, and I mean, if you're using the game. Alright, so we got a 20 and an 18. We're gonna grab both of these.
Well, I ain't much up on the AFK ship build, but I am wondering though if I can build that Type 9 build with a lot of auto turrets on it, and then put a couple of snub ships in it.
Yeah.
Can I have a pirate in a snub ship, a pilot in a snub ship, and can I get in the other snub ship?
One of the AFK builds that I saw had a fighter. I don't know if that's the one that you're talking about, but I did see one that had a fighter in it.
Well, I think most of them recommend a fighter, you know, to protect your blind spots.
Yeah. So we got a 20.5 at 4,900. So that's going to give us 986 tons, which will be 1960, 1970 for SCU. And then the other one should give us about that. So we can get 40 SCU out of this. Ish, mostly ish. 35 at least comfortably, I'd say, and that's almost half of what I needed. Yeah, after reading the roadmap today, I was like, But I figured let's go ahead and finish the quest to fill the C2. Actually, I may have to mine more than 80 if I want to go straight up. Because if I can't split that order, so that would be 3768. So I would need 110. Do you have the PTU installed, Ron?
No.
Okay. Xeno threats on the PTU. But I believe it's open to all backers if memory serves. Come on, crack this rock. Quiet night.
All right.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I got multiple things going on.
No, I didn't mean you. I meant on Twitch.
Oh.
At least for me, anyway. There's probably better streamers on right now. Everybody's watching. Come on, get up in there.
The wife's got your stream up on the big screen in there.
Ooh.
I always find it funny when stuff from the computer or something's on the big TV, because, I mean, it's a 65-inch TV.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to play on that, dude.
So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, even like the picture of you, you know, you're only taking up, what, about a quarter of the width, but that still means you're like 15, 16 inches wide.
Woo! Look at that. Are you impressed with my size? Scans east, please. Good deal. Whoa. Get up in there. Come on. Almost got you. So what is Mrs. Ron working on?
Right this second,
Yeah.
a dice tower.
Nice. Is it like
He
a...
asked what you was working on. I tell you what.
I know, right? Tell her if she's going to eavesdrop to at least get it right.
I know it. I say dice tower, and she's like, "I'm working on it." I was like, "I know. That's what he asked. What was you working on?"
Well, the funny thing is if she listens to the TV, she'll hear both sides of the conversation, not just one side.
Well, it's
But then you're going to hear an echo, so that would really be annoying.
she's got it turned down, but
I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to listen to my voice either.
It's got the delay because
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Discord and it's stream and
So we would say hello, and then like 25 seconds later, she would hear hello. Come on. Scans that rock, please. 48% Quantanium.
yeah, she's finishing the last dice tower.
Awesome. Have you ever dried your filament in a food dehydrator?
I have not. I have heard of people doing it, but
Yeah.
I back when I first got mine,
Mm-hmm.
the wife or the kids or somebody picked me up some of those bags that you put it in and you close like the Ziploc zipper at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then you unscrew the little plug in the side and you stick the vacuum in it and suck all the air out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I store my filament in those.
Gotcha. Well, the ones I'm not using are still right back in the bags with the decadent in it, or decadent in it. But the one
Well-
that's been on the printer now for 6 months, I'm pretty sure is probably pretty well wet. Because, I mean, hello, Florida, humidity.
Well, first off, the wife just said that you can get those space bags at the dollar store.
Well, that'll work.
So they shouldn't be too expensive.
Cool.
$1.25.
That'll work. That'll definitely help. And put some
but
decadent
now-
in there.
I tell you what, I see a lot on the internet, you know, about people talking about filament getting moisture in it and blah 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 blah. I had some filament that I had for friggin' 6-7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, no, our humidity's probably not as bad as yours, but I mean, I had it for 6 or 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it new. I got it from the guy I bought the printer used from.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, so that filament, you know, I have no idea how old that filament was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the last roll that I had, I did notice that you could snap it a little easier, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it still printed fine.
Oh, see, well, that's all I care about. As long as it prints fine.
So,
I'm not popping that rock. Not for those numbers. That ain't happening.
because I was curious, the filament that I'm using right now is the first spool of filament I bought in forever. And I was like, I can't wait to see if, you know, new filament prints better
Yeah.
than this old stuff that I had, you know? But
Mhm.
I don't notice a difference whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I was worried about it because I wanna get the Caterpillar printed. I'd love to have a C2, but I think a C2 in the same scale as the other ships would
Yeah.
be shorter, but it would be much wider, and I don't think it would be a wall hanger quite as good. The Cat is at least as long and thin, so that'd be a better wall hanger. Alright, Dippy Doo. Let's find that rock. I think this was the one right here.
But that's all I did to mine. I put them. I had some of those bags of Decadent, and I dropped them in the bag with them, and used the vacuum to suck all the air out.
I've been disbanded. Oh no.
Yeah, I've lost your marker. I thought I saw it a minute ago.
Okay. Well, if need be, I can always invite you, so.
There we go.
Do you have a marker?
Yep, I got a marker now.
Hey. So that's a mystery rock. Gotta find this rock I need. I thought this was it here. Holy shit! There's a 39%er out here. What the hell am I doing screwing around with a 16? Where was this
Okay,
5
got
minutes
them.
ago?
Got them all fitted up with new parts.
It's an upgrade. Yep, 39.61. Nice. We'll check it.
Oh, good. Okay, no I don't. Oh yeah, I do have a gun on my back.
Think about this, Dippy-Doo. You need to be able to hoover all those rocks. That'll work. Mine that rock, boy. Mine that rock. Come on. Maybe I need to put a pillow at the base of that ladder so I can just bounce. Because depending on how hard you hit, you can take 1 to 4 points of damage. You do that 5 times in a row, and you're not in the best of shape.
I think I've died on the first hit one time.
Going down that ladder? Ooh,
Yeah.
that would suck.
I think that's one reason I quit mining with the mole. Well, let me take that back. I think the real reason I quit mining with the mole a while back was I fucking slammed into the same asteroid 3 times. Died. After claiming the ship 3 fucking times.
Jeez. You know, I've gotten so used to the mole now that when I mine in the prospector, I'm kind of like, oh crap.
I didn't need to get on my seat.
Yeah. Well, one of the nice things about the mole and all the seat hopping is I've got my mining laser power bound to my left joystick. So I don't have to worry about the ship moving forward and backward because I'm not in the pilot seat. And that gives you a wide range of movements. I mean, it's real easy to just gently adjust your laser power or quickly adjust your laser power.
I'm curious what this rock is. Is that thing against the fucking station?
Come on,
Oh
gimme,
look,
gimme.
a non-scannable rock. Go figure.
Ghost rock. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Man, you just don't want to charge up, do you? Up. Majestic has started the QT to my current location.
Well, actually, keep it on that.
Come on, baby. We're in the green. We should be golden here. Resistance is 0.18. Instability is 1.86. Come on now.
I dropped a couple of pictures of a couple of the dice towers into 3D prints things. Y'all
Oh,
look at
awesome.
them.
Yeah, check them out. I found out
Come out pretty good.
I'll have to take a look at them. One of my friends, or two of my friends, I found out they got a house finally, so they're getting everything settled in and getting everything cleaned up. So I'm happy for them. Come on, get into the green, honey. They've got to be playing around with the instability and the resistance. Because last patch, 0.18 resistance wasn't that difficult for this setup. I'm 60 meters away from this rock. Instability 1.86 with a Vox. Whoa!
Yeah.
Lag spike!
I noticed the other night some of them were a little harder to break than what they had been being, seemed like.
Mm-hmm. So, they're playing around with it, or maybe there's another attribute that's not being reflected on the scanning. You know?
But I told you I really think they'll change it a little bit with the new
Yep.
you know, when the new consumables come out.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think you're right. No, I hate to say that you're right, but I hate that may be the case. Because
I mean, you know,
I don't want to use the
lot-
gadgets. I mean, I own the mole, I own the prospector. I don't want to have to fuck with gadgets.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to use the consumables, but
I mean, the consumables are better than that shit, to be honest, having to get out of your ship, unless you're in a prospector, and you're a rental prospector.
well, see, that's that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can see him being a valid addition for somebody who's in a prospector or a rented mole, because they can't change that stuff out.
Yeah.
So that gives them a chance to be able to mine Quantanium. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't do it by myself, but with this handy little gadget that I may or may not be able to reuse, I can. That's a great thing. But, you know, I spent 100K per mining laser to to dress it up. I shouldn't have to use those. Come on, kid. Damn it, another lag spike. Come on, crack that rock. Nummy nuts.
I'm gonna do a quick jump.
Really? Fuck me running.
got a giggle out of the wife.
Did it?
Like, I ain't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, or fuck a duck. I used to say that a lot when I was younger.
Oh, I hear that one all the time.
Well, it's because it's a good saying.
It's fine.
That's favorite.
Yep.
Sharon's favorite thing now.
Mine too. First time I said that, my wife looked at me with the most puzzled expression, a little bit of alarm in there. She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Fuck a duck. You've never heard that?" And she's like, "No."
I just find it hilarious. Somebody that works for an animal rescue walking around hollering "fuck a duck."
What the fuck? This thing just gave me a rock that's 13 clicks out instead of 5.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly to it. I'm curious.
I would check it out, man. If it just
Yeah, I mean, like, if that thing popped up from 13 clicks out and I can actually see it's a rock?
Is it a
without-
rock or is it a ship, though?
No, it's a rock. I see the icon for a rock for 13 out.
Wow.
The highest I've seen is like 12 and 12.1, I think. That's the highest I can ever
Oh my
recall
god, I see what it led me to. Holy shit.
Rock Party?
Massive one.
Cool.
I'm guaranteeing like almost 10 rocks.
Hopefully,
Aluminum out dice.
right? Beer cans, like crazy.
Oh, you can't do this to me. You fucking can't do this to me.
Orange speckles.
1, 2,
I won't
3,
scan.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fucking rocks. Can't scan a single one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Give it time.
I can scan. It gave me the fucking the fucking scan of that bullshit. I'm gonna get close to it. If it's fucking
Get right up on
Get
it.
close to it. See if you can shoot them and see if that helps. If it don't, then see if you can go into mining mode and shoot them with the laser and see if they'll scan.
Mm-hmm.
well, let's see if they're quantanium first.
Yeah, if they're orange speckled, you probably want to spend more time on it.
I mean, like 12 fucking rocks. Holy shit.
If they're quantanium, you got real good chance of finding a good load there.
Oh, I mean, yeah, 12 rock. Yeah.
Or they could all be 2%ers.
We had that the other night. We had 7 that were all 2%ers.
Yep.
Well, good news is it ain't quantanium. Thank fucking God. God, if I had a rock party of that and it was all fucking unscannable, I would fucking just alt F4. That would piss me off. So
Oh,
bad.
it's
I've had a
happened.
big cluster like that I wasn't able to scan that did have speckles. God damn it.
That'll piss you off.
Yep.
Alright, so I think we're just about ready, and I'm wondering... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hold all of that.
I knew there was something special about that one rock, and I was right, but
That's because
it gave me a...
the signature was so high because of the size of the cluster.
But it was only for one rock, though. But when I got closer, it gave me all fucking 12 of them.
Come on, scan it, please. Yes.
Percent quantanium. Is this a different cluster? It is. 2% quantanium.
I'll tell you, a couple days ago, I was having hell finding quantanium out here. I think you were out here with me, weren't you, Majestic?
Yeah.
God, it was getting frustrating as hell.
Do you remember when I mined all that fucking laranite and shit?
Yeah. Well, later that
That
night,
was
it
it.
went to shit. I mean, I couldn't find nothing. I wound up just hopping out, flew over to Arcor, spent money, came back, and tried it again. I mean, how often have you seen me just abort and do something else mining? Not
Especially
very.
spending a lot of money. Like, holy shit.
Yeah,
You went on a rampage spending
I
spree.
did. I did. I did. It's like, fuck me, right in. I'm spending some money.
I've done that once, legitly.
Mhm.
Yes. I mean, no, IRL, oh my god.
I had toyed around with saving for an 890 jump. You know, say, hey, I bought an 890 jump off of mining. But then I'm like, what would you fucking do with it? I mean, how often are you going to get everybody together in the 890 jump to fly it around?
You know, that org I'm in, they do Christmas parties in it.
I mean, that would be nice, but I mean,
Once a year, you can use it.
yeah, I mean,
Yep.
that's the thing. And if you fly it alone, you're basically a sitting a duck for anybody who wants to grief you.
True.
So it's like, is it worth all the grinding for it?
Depends.
I mean, if it was multiple people, it's like, okay, but right now you can't loan out ships.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know of people who they've all gone in together, and they have that account, so they log into it and go mine and make money and buy ships. Go mine, you log in, make money and buy ships, and they all just share that same account. I get that, but then you can't both be in the same.
With anyone.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, see, that's like the sharing ship things. You know, I heard something before where, you know, they probably wasn't in a hurry to do it because then people wouldn't buy as many ships.
Yep.
I think they would sell more ships.
I think they would sell more than they are
Honestly,
right
do you
now.
not know somebody that would go out and buy some big, nice ships just so that they could loan them to people? And hey, I know y'all want to borrow my big ass ship.
I know that's what Hyper does. He just bought fucking 2 more whole Ds.
We all know people that would do that, you know?
Yeah. Well,
I think Hyper's trying to spend a shit ton of money on this game for something.
well, I've actually got ships for that reason. Hey, miss, what's new and improved, buddy? You know me. Shooting. Just got off work. Awesome.
Having a cigarette now?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The funding shifted to Wales a few years ago. Yeah, I think you're right. But I think that may be dampened a little bit based on the roadmap roundup today that was released.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to impact people.
It's going to impact a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Now, some of the stuff that I have in my hangar was specifically gotten because I want to be able to loan it to other people. Yep, Hull C's been pushed off the visible roadmap. Now we have a 2-month roadmap and not 4. Or 2-quarter roadmap and not 4. Because apparently too many people were whining and complaining about broken promises. So.
I mean, this game is a broken promise sometimes.
But I mean, it's like, I just fail to see the logic of that, because you've got people who are disappointed and they're complaining about a lack of transparency and about fulfilled promises. So rather than fix it, you just
Make it worse.
reduce the promises and decrease the transparency? What? I need to get my Virpil setup done when learn whatever the flight system is before I get back into it. Yeah.
The fuck is the quantum signature? There it is. I'm not finding anything out here.
Come to me. There's a 16%er right where I'm sitting. I just don't have enough room in my ship for it.
Wait. There might be something here as soon as I can slow my damn ship down.
Yeah, it is a bit of a culture atmosphere. But you know, that's good in some ways, because I mean, you get people that come in the game and try it new, and there's a group of others to help them. So I mean, it's good in some ways. Question to Chris Robertson, yeah. Well, I was venting about it before I started streaming to Ron and Majestic, so unfortunately had to hear me bitch and complain, but I understand that things get delayed. I get that. But when they were working on the bartender years ago, I remember complaining to Myrtle, I'm like, okay, I don't get it. I don't want a bartender. But maybe they need that mechanic for something else. Maybe they need it for an NPC shopkeep. Or maybe they need it for cargo missions or refinery missions or hiring someone to do something. So I could see how that mechanic and that mechanism and that function in the source code would be useful. I get that. Like, all right, fine. You can rinse and repeat and reuse this code. And now I see that there's a sprint for a barista, a coffee shop guy, and I'm like, I don't need a barista in the game, but I mean, maybe it's not a lot of extra work because you can just reuse the same function, the same mechanic for the bartender. Just change the artwork a little bit, change the program responses, and you're good. Okay, not a major outlay of development time. But what pissed me off was the fucking AI responding to a video game console. I don't give a shit if an NPC has a bad Galaga game. I don't care. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a flying fuck. It doesn't improve my gameplay. What does it do for my gameplay if I go into a rest and relax station and the guy's in the bar playing a game of Galaga and kicks the console? Okay, how did that help my gameplay? I don't get it.
The thing is, you never know. That might be the testing for the guards for when they shoot you and you're down and injured and they come up and start kicking you in the head. That would be cool.
Okay.
Hey, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be cool. I mean,
You'd be laying there dying, but you'd be loving it. He's kicking
I mean,
me in the head.
we've ever got some AI that just step on you, so.
well, there was one guy, I remember when the medical game gameplay first came in, the guy was like, he's teabagging me. They got the NPC just,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you were in global chat that day when I was like, oh my god, that's funny as hell.
I think that happened to me.
It may have been you, but I remember somebody saying that the guard was teabagging him. And I'm like, okay. Entertaining. I just...
Well, I mean,
Before they do
it's
something
argued-
life-altering again and rescale all the ships, redo the flight model again. Yeah, right.
It's easy to get upset over things, but I mean, when you don't know the full story, you
Yeah.
don't know, you know.
But the roadmap's
mean-
there for a reason to help clue us in and go, hey guys, be patient. We're working on this and this and this and this and this. Now instead of giving us a year out, they're giving us 6 months.
Well, that's.
Ugh. Ooh.
But you know, it's unrealistic. I mean, you know, they try and go a year out, and then everybody bitches because things get dropped, and it's cause like, well, trying to predict a year out's, you know,
Yeah.
it's a little bit hard, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe if they give us shorter terms, maybe at least we'll get more of what they promise. Maybe.
We can hope.
I mean,
We may go boom on this one.
I'm gonna call it right now. When they delay cargo refactors, it's gonna be a dumpster fire on Spectrum. I think Spectrum might even be shut down before then.
A convenient outage. Well, you know, think
Yeah,
about it.
I-
Go ahead.
I seriously think it will happen. Because we've already got persistent hangars already pulled out, so that's literally gonna fuck cargo refactor big time. Unless they can get it done. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, there we go. Finally, 20%, 26%.
Well, the thing about it, for me, if I look at the roadmap and I see, oh crap, salvage is not on the, it isn't on the next release. Well, when is it? Oh, it's a month later or a quarter later.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's not so
Please, this
bad.
again.
But when you check the roadmap and, salvage is still on it. Please don't misunderstand me. But, a mechanic is removed, like the NPC passenger missions. And you're like, oh, it was pushed back to release blah blah blah. You're like, okay, at least it's coming soon. Right now, we're like, are they working on it? Did they give up on it? Did they say, fuck it, we're going to do Squadron 42?
Landing gear down.
Here's
what are you
another
doing,
thing.
Dippy? What are you doing? Oh, no, get back.
I get them being like transparent, not being transparent about Squadron. I mean,
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah.
That's understandable. Just these vague, very vague. Shit.
Engines off.
Okay, one.
Back, I always know when daughter wants something due.
Active flight
Does she
model.
clean her room?
Please
Yep.
locate it.
Yep.
Shit, that fucking laser is so goddamn loud.
I like the video by Astro Chronicles on Ezring. Have
Initiating
you
ship
seen it?
Storage procedure.
No, I don't think
For
I
your
have.
safety, please vacate the area.
What is else ring?
Yeah, please drop it in there.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Please drop it in there.
For your safety, please vacate the area.
Cool. I violated the rules. Ooh, we had a minute and a half left. Bloody NPCs. Go play Galaga and get out of my way. So, I'm gonna try and say your name. Hopefully I don't fuck it up too bad. I'm cut you. I'm a cut you. Thank you.
I'ma cut you.
I'm a cut you. I like your name actually.
I was gonna say that's one even I can say.
Yeah. Well, my glasses are a little dirty, so I was missing the stuff in the middle, and I was like, spell it real slow, pagan. Spell it real slow. How are you doing, I'm a cut you? I was just reviewing the chat, make sure I didn't miss something. Yeah, I kind of wonder if maybe Robert's got some wild hair idea that it would be cool to have a functioning barista in the game. I mean, I'll be honest with you, if I was playing the game for the first time and walked up there and I saw a guy playing a video game and reacting to it, I would think it was neat. But I would also hope that that was stuff that was added to the game after more important mechanics were in
Hey,
there.
back again, I see. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
You see anything you like?
Yeah, it seems that way. But, I mean, I say all this and I bitch and I whine and I complain and I piss and I moan like a spoiled little brat. But the whole project is one of his whims anyway, so I guess...
Well, I gotta say this else ring thing
Mm-hmm.
reminds me a lot of Elite.
Really? 1 day, 6 hours. That would be 5 a.m. Thursday, 5 a.m. Friday. Yep, that's doable. 50-60. That is doable. 50-60. 50-60. 1 day, 6 hours. It's Quantanium. 50-60. Farron.
I should get at least 30 SCU out of this.
Cool.
Good.
Awesome, man. 664. We got room for another 30 SCU of cargo unless I omit this split order here for 40. So I could do 2 more loads. Well, hey, Sneakers. You look sleepy. Are you sleepy, Sneakers?
I think that lag spike kind of fucked me out at like 3 SCU.
Mm.
Probably, I don't know yet.
For some reason, when I left stick, when I push forward, it goes backwards, and now when I pull... Okay, I got the fix for that. Go into your options. Go into controls. Over here on the bottom right, go over to joystick 1. Inversion. Flight. Flight movement. And flight straight forward backwards, toggle that to yes. Do this for both joystick 1 and joystick 2. So, just to back that up, options, controls, joystick 1 and 2, inversion, flight, flight movement, forward, backward, toggle to yes. You are probably going to want to do the same thing on your ground vehicle as well as your EVA, because if it's happening in one, it's going to happen on all of them. Oakley dokley. I'm going to also put that in chat. That way, if you do have to rewind the video later to do it, you'll know where to go.
I think I only had to do it for the throttle axis. All the rest of
Yeah.
them were good, just the throttle axis.
Yeah, that's what something like I had to deal with. But you remember when I couldn't eat when I was ADSing and it was like inverted?
Mm-hmm.
I could not figure it out. I still to this day don't know what the fuck I did to fix it. But that was the most obnoxious bug I've ever had.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember we didn't have a setting to fix it before. You had to reload your old bindings and then edit your bindings.
Even that didn't work for me.
Yeah, Mert had trouble with it.
I mean, it was constant, and it just basically made FPS just fucking useless to do.
See, there you go, Pagan. That answers your question about that movie a while ago about the guy having his joystick backwards. He didn't know how to invert it, so he just turned it
Oh,
around.
that makes perfect sense now.
You could have just told Miss to do that.
Well, that's all we gotta do. Flip the joystick around.
180 degrees and it'll be right, man.
Yeah, and good luck with the left and right too, by the way. Yeah. You know, I need to redo the video for the joysticks. And I need to put that in there, and I need to put the section in there about how to save your key bindings. Why is my timer still on? I turned this off. Go away, Quantanium timer. There we go. There's our Wonkavator.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I tell you, I thought one time about having my right stick mounted to my right and mounting the throttle to my left and mounting the other stick in the middle, in between my legs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like a jet, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, makes sense.
And I was looking for some ideas on making a mount for that.
Mm-hmm.
And in my Google search for images of that,
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord.
I found a meme.
I already know.
I'm not going to go any further than that, but it was pretty funny.
I can imagine.
I think I have a picture that would actually pop up there. It's funny as shit, though. Somebody sent me this picture a while back, and I'll have to find it or get him to send it again. It was the funniest shit ever.
Well,
oh goodness.
Dorn Q had trouble QT traveling.
I'll have to wait till you're off stream, cause
yeah. Oh, I still got 7 minutes. Oh, I gotta have to pay the $5,000 valet parking fee. Son of a bitch.
Slow down. Slow down.
Flip your nose up 90 degrees with your VTOLs on and boost.
I don't think that's a valid voice attack command.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Actually, I think it is. Slow down.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Oh, update for voice attack, by the way. Well, for HCS. If you're running HCS, there was an update. Pad 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I logged in, and it said, there's an update available. Would you like to update now? And I'm like, hell yeah.
I know I got an email today, but it was an update to Ad Astra.
And they want to sell Ad Astra.
The subscription thing. Now, I will admit, it did look cool.
Yeah.
The one for Elite, they're doing like, I don't know, where you can load in like missions, you know, like to go from place to place to place to place, like points of interest, and you can load it in and it will do it for you and all that. And it kind of did look neat, but I ain't paying for a damn subscription.
Okay, something just went ba-da-da-dunk. Get out of there. Just get out of there. Hopefully you didn't unplug my joysticks, keyboard, or mouse.
Uh-oh.
Nope, they seem to be working. I heard that telltale. We've unplugged something underneath your desk, Daddy.
They need to replace that with ta-ta-ta-ta when you when you lose, you know.
Yeah. No. They're not allowed under there anyway, so. So I was.
I got all kinds of things that say new now.
In your voice attack?
No, in my sounds thing.
I haven't looked. I just updated and that was it.
Systems activating. Systems
Let's go
on.
read.
Oh no, we suck again.
Okay.
There's some in there that there's some that you can redeem that aren't listed in there too.
Well, the thing is I have the volume way down on the stream because I'm in Discord, so
Yeah.
I don't hear them.
I don't actually hear them out of my headphones, but I hear them out of the streaming computer's speaker. So when someone cashes it in, I barely hear, "Oh no, we suck again."
Hey, I tell y'all what we should all do. We should all take turns doing this no cussing thing, and
Oh, fuck you.
if we all took turns with it, it'd make for an interesting stream.
Well, I'm proud of myself. The last stream, I went the entire session and didn't say mole one time.
But see, I didn't realize that. Otherwise, I would have tried.
Well,
hard.
the stream title said it. Hello.
I don't pay attention to the stream title.
Oh, this is funny.
What you got?
Oh fuck, I lost it. Shit. Here we go.
Thank you. And please.
If Squadron 42 is making or taking up most of the devs, then show us Squadron 42. It's some bullshit paragraph fucking thing. And the first comment is spoilers. Duh, that's sarcasm. As I personally don't believe they have much to show of anything. I answered the call in 2016, but CIG hung up on me.
Oh my god. They need to meme that. That needs to be made into a meme. That really does. Picture Chris Roberts hanging up the phone, click.
So, they tried calling you back in 2017, but you didn't answer. And he says, my phone is listed as a scam caller.
I was gonna say a little video of somebody swiping left to ignore call.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
I think that's what Concierge did to Majestic.
Oh my god.
Swipe left to ignore.
Dude, I come out into a cluster. Holy shit.
Nice. Mine all aluminum.
Laranite, 28%, buddy. I'm tempted to grab this. 28% Laranite. That 15% Laranite gave me 45 grand. I mean, 28% of Quantanium would give me a hell of a lot more, but, you know.
Oh my god, here, I gotta send you this, Pagan. This is funny.
Put it in memes and pictures. Unless it's something that's going to get us, like, kicked off of Discord forever and ever and
No.
ever. That way other people
If
can
it
share
is,
it too.
then you put it in totally inappropriate.
Yes, that's the one we have to delete if the FBI raids the server. That's the first one we have to delete right there.
I'll put it in memes.
Sounds good.
It's funny as shit.
Incidentally, anyone who watches the VOD later tonight, on our Discord server, we have a channel for memes and pictures, and then we have a channel for the stuff that you can't say at the Christmas party.
You know, the thing is you give them hell about the barista in the coffee shop.
Oh, I
and
have
all,
been.
But I remember when people gave them hell because the coffee maker they bought for their Origin 300 series ship didn't actually make coffee. So...
Remember when they got rid of the coffee maker inside of Hurston?
I'm still pissed about them taking my fucking coffee cup. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, because that was my ritual. I would load into the game every patch, go into Lorville, grab my coffee cup, and store it.
It is a cesspool on fucking
Oh,
Spectrum right now.
I've stayed the hell off of Spectrum. It's like, nope. It's gonna be way too toxic.
It is. It's bad.
I'm looking back through the memes and pictures things, and man, there's some pretty good stuff in there.
There is.
I like the one with Princess Leia, and it says, "I kissed my brother once," and then below it's the chick from Games of Thrones giving her a look like, yeah.
Oh, that's right, Cersei. I forgot. Oh my god.
She's like, yeah.
No more easy 10-second, 4-second jump to Grim Hex. You can't blind jump anywhere? Probably can. I know.
Wait,
Go ahead.
what were you talking about? Blind jumping.
Yeah, I am Akachi says can't blind jump anymore, can you? No more easy 10-second, 4-second jump to Grim Hex. I've been.
I think you can still.
Go ahead.
I've been like, you know, like is it the quantum cancel?
No, he says he can't blind jump anywhere. I'll try it here in a minute. I've been plotting my jumps. Because I plot my jump into the halo and then I plot my jump out. Yeah, I understand. We used to call it eyeballing it. Instead of using the map, you just hit B and then spin around and find your marker and jump. Diamond, Bexelite. Ooh, 9% Bexel. Okay, that's weird. These should all be non-quantanium because they're all in the same general vicinity. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, gotta clear my destination first.
Here's another one.
There's Arc L3.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I can blind jump. What happens when you try? I'm gonna cut you. Bad numbers. That should be a bad one as well. Usually if they're within 5 clicks of each other, they're the same rock.
Oh shit! I gotta stand up for a little bit.
Man, I'm finding more Bexelite tonight. Nothing yet. It's been a bit, though. Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep. Come on, get in there. And look at how thick that is. Woo, Lord.
Okay, then.
Whoa, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. When I changed modes, my throttle went sky high. What the fuck, dude? I'm like, I seem like I'd be moving pretty fast. Okay. Can you scan the rock, though, and not the cluster, please? $14, shitty number. Yep, there's some more rocks. Amakachi, what do you typically do in the game for funsies? I know what Miss does. Miss jumps in there and rescues my ass from assholes. Ron too, actually. Come on. Cool. The flight model's better now, in my personal opinion, than it was before. I started in 371 or 372, and I know there was a while there where the flight model went through some major changes, and I didn't particularly care for it much. I definitely like it better now than what I did. Can't scan this rock. Ghost rock. So, looting is a thing, as you probably already know. Medical is a thing. Inventory is a thing. Cargo refactor is supposed to be a thing later.
In-Atmo bounties?
In-Atmo bounties are a thing, and they're fun as hell. I'll be honest with you, one of the things I like most about the In-Atmo bounties is that you don't have to worry about the asteroids.
See, I'll tell you one thing, you know, you think about, it's easy to tell about all the stuff that we hadn't got yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we get it a thing or two at a time, you don't really think about everything.
True.
But if you really look back at it, everything we've got in the last year, it's kind of not that bad, you know?
Yeah,
We've got a lot
it
of
is.
stuff. I mean, you got to remember 2 years ago, every patch you lost everything.
True. True.
You know?
That's true.
I mean,
Oh my god. And there was like 3 months there where I saw like 3 or 4 wipes when I first started playing. That was frustrating. That was frustrating as hell. Because I had the Aurora and I was like, oh man. And I remember then I started playing. My wife comes in and she's like, "Hey, you're playing that new game?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so she watched me play for a little bit because you know some of the moons were really well. They're still pretty, but you know the first time you see them, you're like, "Holy shit, that's gorgeous." So like Lyria and places like that, and I got up to like 100,000. I'm like, I finally got to 100,000.
and then the next day you was back to nothing.
Yeah, and then like a week later, I was poor again, and I was like, God damn it.
Well, you know, I myself don't think about any of it, but like I was talking to somebody the other day that hadn't played in a while, and there's like, what all's new? And I was like, and if you get to really think about it, I mean, Orson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard to even remember all of it, you know?
I think Orison is kind of a mixed blessing for us right now. Because it's gorgeous as hell, but it just kills your frame rate with the current graphics engine. So I think later when the graphics engine is improved and Orison doesn't just drop us down, I think it'll get a lot more traffic than what it is now.
But it's not a whole lot worse than Microtech.
Oh, no, it really isn't. That's my default place to sell. I mean...
And I tell you, I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's getting better or if it's the combination of me getting the 1070 and doubling my RAM, but Microtech's not as bad now as it used to be for me.
It's definitely improved because my system specs haven't changed. I'm running the same system now as I was when I started playing, and it's definitely performing better. It's definitely performing better.
Well, a while back ago, we were talking about it, and I had my frames up, and going through there, I was averaging like 21, 22. And then, not yesterday, but the day before, I was over in Microtech, and I was getting like 28, which not a huge improvement, but
Mm-hmm.
well, actually, I mean, it is a huge improvement.
Well,
I mean, it's still
any
not great, but
yeah. Once you get over 21, 22 frames a second, it's doable. I mean, you
Yeah.
start getting 15, 16 frames a second, it's really hard to play. I mean, your brain perceives that difference.
well, I think the thing is I wrote down what I was averaging, but it really wasn't the average that was doing it. It's the lows that you you actually notice.
Yeah.
So
Orison for me is doable and playable. Once I get off the transport near the Habs, it's a slideshow for me until I get back. So anywhere there around TDD, the Habs, that just turns into a slideshow. But I'm running an old system too. I mean, I need to upgrade. And I was looking at some stuff today.
Okay, I'm back. You know, for it about the snow in about an hour or two, it's pretty fucking warm outside.
it's gonna be 69 here tomorrow.
Hey, looky there. You should take a picture of the thermometer. Make that your icon on Discord.
Well, it's funny because some of the guys I played D&D with got like 8-10 inches of snow last night.
Let me take that back. It's like hovering here. It's like raining. Like right now, it's 45
Whoa,
degrees
hello.
outside.
Where did you come from?
It feels good.
Yeah, I went out earlier. Take the trash out. It wasn't bad at all.
That's what I was doing right now.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Well, last night I was like, brrr, cold. Today I was like, not bad at all.
If it's like -8 and there's no wind chill, it feels perfect. Like no wind at all. Like it's no wind at all. It feels amazing. I love the cold.
-8.
I went outside and spent 10 minutes in shorts. I mean shorts and t-shirt. -8.
On your way out, did you slide on some ice and hit your head on something hard?
No.
-8 is freaking cold, man.
Oh.
-8 is get your shit and put it in the car and move weather for me.
So I've got a good story for you. Back when I was in high school.
Was that last year?
No.
Well, he's just giving you all kinds of shit tonight. In case you missed that memo, it's Roast Majestic night.
I think it was when I was in high school. I don't know. It was when I was younger. It was. I woke up maybe like 4 or 5 in the morning. I went outside to go smoke. I ended up passing out outside. Sitting on the porch, asleep.
Jeez, dude.
Didn't realize it. My mom come woke me up when I was outside. I was out there for like an hour or 2.
Dude. I used to live in North Dakota for 11 years. Fucking cold as shit there. And one of my friends up there, he's born and raised in that area of the country. So he's used to that shit. That is normal life for him. He is known to go out there in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt in any weather that is above like 15, 16 degrees and smoke. Just stay on the front porch, no socks, no hat, no jacket, just t-shirt, pair of shorts, smoke a cigarette. Maybe 2. He'll go out there and barbecue on his grill in the 30s. It takes him longer to barbecue because it's so cold, he can't get everything going. But he's standing there in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, smoking a cigarette, just going, damn it, it's cold and this fucking grill won't get started. Ah, crazy dude. Crazy dude.
I'll pass on that. I don't like being cold.
I was miserable. For 11 winters, I was miserable up there. Come on.
That's why I live in the South.
Likewise. I guess if you grow up with it, you get used to it, but I never really got used
Quick
to
call 911.
it. Oh. Okay. She misunderstood me.
Oh, dude. There's a picture on Reddit of this electrician posted it in PC Master Race. He's an electrician. He pulled up to one of his job sites and he sends this picture. It's a shit ton of 3060s. Basically a scalper's 3060s.
Oh, wow.
The first comment says your price is just doubled.
Yep. Absolutely.
Someone even said you should have fucked his wiring up even more.
Oh. Well, I had hopes that Intel was going to be able to release a product that would at least help us out, but
I think eventually they will, but
yeah, they're years behind where they need to be.
Yep.
They should have been doing this 10 years ago. I mean, I'm glad they're adding. I'm glad to see that they've added graphics processing to the processors. It's been there for years, but it's been like, hey, this is, barely graphics. Boy, I ain't finding a whole bunch of nothing out here. What the hell? My marker's back? Clear marker. Let's jump laterally across the halo. Stanton, I won't want to do that. Let's move. Crusader would be backwards. What's this? I need, like...
Hello, Yoey. Still living
Shut
the
up,
dream?
Zero. That'll work. She's misunderstanding me a lot tonight. Maybe I'm slurring.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yay, clusters. Okay. Come on, give me one more decent rock. One more decent rock, please. 61. Did you find nothing in that big Quantinium cluster earlier, Majestic?
Oh, it wasn't Quantinium.
One of them you found was Quantinium. It had 2%.
I don't remember that.
Okay. 9% Quantanium, 7% Boraes.
what was that video card you was looking at? Was it a 1650 or 1660?
Either one, I wouldn't care at this point.
How much were they when you looked at them?
350. But the biggest problem was the places that had them for 280 didn't have them in stock. They could never keep them.
Yep. People buy them up to resell them.
Yep.
Triple the price. I started looking at cards again.
Well,
Ready on what to buy.
after the incident that I had with Premiere today, I think a video card would definitely help me. No doubts there.
Oh.
But I think right now, my main system processor and memory is something that I could fix more easily.
I mean, remember, I still had this Ryzen 7 just collecting dust at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, not collecting dust, it's in its box.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
What graphics card do you have right now?
A pair of 970s.
I do have a 1070. If I can get a fucking new card, I can sell you this one. All I'm using it for is for streaming.
I was...
Heard. Executing now.
What the hell? That's 3 times now. She's misunderstood me. I need to get a motherboard, processor, memory, because the memory I'm running is DDR3. It won't carry over.
Yeah.
So I need something that's running DDR4. To be cost effective about it, I'm going to have to run socket 1200. Because the newer ones are 1700s, but the price of those procs and memory is pretty high. Mm-hmm.
I seriously don't think there's a point of running DDR5.
Hmm.
I mean, because you're not getting much.
Well,
the reason why I asked is I got an ad today from Micro Center, and they've got a computer. It's a i5 3.2 gigahertz processor. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 500 gig solid state drive, blah blah blah. NVIDIA GTX 1660 Super, and it's $749.99, $750.
It's not bad.
Well,
I mean,
for me, it's going to have to be one of those things where I piecemeal it. So it'd be like, oh, okay, let's get a stick of RAM. Let's wait a couple of months, get another stick of RAM. Wait a couple of months, get a processor, and that kind of deal.
well, it's like the whole reason why I was looking is because, I was talking to Nathan about renting a home one.
Yeah.
Micro Center's got 12 payments, 1 year, 12 payments, no interest.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that would be $60 something a month for a year.
Cool.
Wait, did they have that on graphics cards too?
I don't know. I know they do on whole PCs, but I didn't look for just graphic cards. But I mean, $750 with sadly with a 1660 Super in it. I mean, right now a 1660 Super is like almost half that much money.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, it is.
I'm looking at. They need to fix their shit. I hate that Micro Center is just overpricing their shit. A 6700 XT, $1,000. Which it's a.
You need to build me a base right here. Put me a gas pump on it and a refinery.
The MSRP for that card is. Okay, the MSRP for that card is $479. Basically double the price.
Well, the nice thing about Micro Center is they're not absolutely murdering everyone on the prices, but they're in-store pickups. Atlanta is the closest one for me.
Yeah.
One for me is like fucking in Ohio.
Atlanta is the closest one to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm on page 2. What the fuck?
Now, I do have an aunt that lives an hour and a half away. So, I mean, if it came down to it and I was in a position where I could, I might be able to get her to pick it up and then mail it to me. But she's not computer nerd, so...
They have a 1650 for $219.
That's not bad at all.
14 in stock.
I'm just going to call Best Buy over the whole fucking state to figure out who has one in stock.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, because I'd rather buy. If I can get one for 3080 for $700, that's fucking great.
Hey, Milky. Looks like your sister decided to dip.
You know, I am almost to the point where I'm just about to buy a brand new computer.
Yeah.
Now see, a 1660 Super is $460. And that's just crazy. I mean, $460, and you can buy that whole computer with an MSI 1660 Super in it for $750.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, in my situation, if I make a big jump up with video card, I'm still gonna be having a bottleneck with processor bandwidth and memory bandwidth. So I was like, holy shit.
3070 Ti is $960.
That is just fucking insane.
That's overpriced as fuck.
Okay, I don't know about this. Maybe I should have taken that 9% Quantanium rock.
3080 is 1100.
Not finding much of anything out here.
I know the fucking 3090 is like $2,000.
Miss got off work and stole all my Quantanium. That son of a bitch. I know you did. Admit it. I can't really complain though. I mean, I did get a decent load before 5060. That's good. For the Halo, that's fucking awesome.
You know what I could do, and I'm debating on it. I could sell my whole computer, get the money for it, and just build a new one. Well, just buy a pre-built at this point. I'm heavily debating on it.
Well, I was looking at motherboards, and it used to be when I would build a system, I would get the best or second the best motherboard that I could, and then I would get the best proc that I could, and max out the RAM. But a mid-range proc is like 360, 370. And a mid-range motherboard sitting right at 2. So it's like oofta.
I do know one thing, none of my hard drives or any storage is going to go with this thing. I will buy a 1 terabyte SSD and throw it in it.
Come on, give me something good so I can send it to the refinery and then go to bed.
Getting upgraded in so long, I don't even know what's good anymore.
I hadn't either, to be honest with you. I mean, for years I haven't been in a situation where I could. And today I was looking around because we need to upgrade some computers at work too. So I'm like, what are these things running? What are our options here?
I'm looking at this HTC Vive Cosmo Elite. It's brand new. They got a bit of going on it. It ends in 2 days. And I'm thinking about buying it and reselling it for basically around MSRP. Because I can get this thing cheap. Everything I've seen go through this site goes cheap. Like the $1,500 monitor I have, I've seen go for $500. Brand new. Or open box, one of the two.
I wish the rest of the Halo looked like this part here.
Where it's all rocky?
It's all real rocky and it's mixed up sizes and...
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why the rest of it isn't like this.
Oh, shit. Speaking of, I found another... Wait, where's the hell is this at? Because I could have not filtered it.
What are you doing, Boots?
Oh, this shit just ended. Like, literally just ended. How much does it go for? So they have the Odyssey G7.
Mm-hmm.
MSRP about 800 bucks, went for $282.
Wow.
Brand new. I've seen some, the Asus Tough monitor, it was a 240 hertz monitor, 165. It's like a $400 monitor. Went for 50 bucks. Brand new.
Hmm.
This site is fucking crazy.
Don't want to go back to base empty.
Quantum travel.
Come
I
on.
just hate this fucking design of this website. It's fucking terrible.
Quantum travel complete.
Hey, Sneakers. How you doing, baby? Gonna hang out with me for a little bit? Okay, you can hang out.
Showed a Samsung Odyssey G9, but it's not fucking here. Is it blind? No, that is. Yeah, Piers new.
Hey, cool. Guess what, Sneaky Sneaks? Guess what, baby? Where's the box?
Oh, this is fuck that. That's in Arizona.
Come on, guys. Hey,
Almost
guys. There you go.
filter.
Who's down here? There you go, Milky.
The ones in Ohio at.
You want some meat? You want some too,
Cincinnati.
Sneaks? There you go, baby. Thanks, Ron. I was starting to wonder if they were going to get in tonight.
Well, I usually don't so that other people can, but nobody else has, so.
Nope. Nobody else wants to feed them. Here we go. Daddy won't roll over your feeties, don't worry. You guys still chewing down there? Oh, is it bath time? It's bath time. Oh, didn't mean to scare you. Here we go. No lovin's for daddy? No lovin's for daddy? Rock, stop scanning. There it goes. Nope, that's not a tasty rock. Got 6 clicks this way. Let's check this out.
Atlanta's got one open box with a Ryzen 5 5600, 3060, 16 gigs of DDR4, 2666, and a 500 gigabyte SSD. Open box for $1,080.
There you go, Majestic.
Wait, what graphics card is it on it?
3060.
That wouldn't be much of an upgrade for me.
Ain't a bad deal for $1,080 though.
I mean, that's well, maybe if it was a Ryzen 7, it'd be basically the same as my computer. Somewhat close to it. Because the difference between a 2080 Super and a 3060 Super ain't much of a difference. Maybe a 3 frames difference, that's it.
Come on, give me something tasty. Oh, good rock. No?
The site for Cincinnati ain't that
Oh,
terrible.
it's the Borays that made the transfer resistance so high. Ah, that's what made the resistance so high. The Borays. I got excited when I saw that 65. I was like, ooh. Forgot about the Borays. Ron, do you remember what system you were in tonight when you saw those 5-star go murder bad guys missions?
damn it.
And I wonder if you're getting the bigger rep bonuses because of your rank. Or aren't you playing the BGS right now? Aren't you like pledged to some power or something?
No, it's over there where I was doing the rep grind anyhow,
Oh,
but I was doing the courier missions.
okay.
But since they're at war right now, there's just a whole lot of massacre missions.
Gotcha.
What is it? Ochosi?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll hop off.
I'll see you, man. I'll be getting off here myself, so.
We'll see you guys.
See you, buddy.
What's the...
I should be going to bed right now, but just want to get one more run in before I kill it. Just need one more decent run. I'm like a Quantanium junkie. Scan, scan. Good number, good number. Eh. 4% Quantanium. Okay. Overcharge is good. Transfer shit. Whale poop. I think I've worn my luck out, Ron. I mean, I can't reasonably complain. I did 2 runs and got 87 SCU out of it. I mean, well, not 87 of Quantanium. 70 of Quantanium, 15 of Laranite, but still, that's not bad. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Not nice.
Goodness gracious.
I know, right? Got quiet at your house. She go to sleep?
No, she's watching you stream on the TV.
Ah.
I was watching you here and looking at PC prices and whatnot.
Ah, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quantum travel complete.
It's sad.
Get you i9 12th gen 12,900K with a 3080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte SSD.
Yeah, and how many houses?
$3,300.
That's just nuts.
Crazy, ain't it?
It is. I'm like, oh, how can I do this? It's gonna be a lot of door dashing and a lot of piecemealing.
But I mean, if you actually look at, parts, I mean, golly,
Mm-hmm.
I think last time I built one for a good motherboard, I was looking at 150 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Now you pull up motherboards and it's 400,
Yeah.
350. It's like, holy shit.
Yep. Yep. It is nutso. Nope, transfer resistance is too low. That's a shit rock. Got another one here. What are you, Rocky Rock? Oh, good rocks. Quantanium 20%. We'll take it. It's a 4,600 ton. So 920 something tons. 18 SCU. Unless one of these is better. Holy shit, we got a cluster. shit numbers. This should be my rock right here. Yep, this is my guy.
No, it was the same place where I was doing rep before. I think it's Ochosi.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got the ones that you were grinding the rep before. I've got bookmarked in the squadron bookmarks. It says rep Fed or rep Imperial, something like that. So.
Yep, it's the same place, and they still have the courier missions, but I mean, there's just a ton of massacre ones there.
Okay.
And like I said, the courier ones are like 1 and 2 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Where the massacre ones, I mean, I did some today that were 5 stars.
That would be nice, because I mean, my primary account needs to get Fed rank up high enough to get the Corvette. My alts haven't done any rep grind at all. The only engineering they've done is for the first level engineering on the frameshift drive. Man, they only did that because I took them out there on the carrier. You know, had them one by one fly over and visit Elvira, or Felicity, excuse me.
Well, I was talking to a guy today, and he said it depended on how big a hurry you was in.
Mm-hmm.
He said that if you go do the passenger missions at IOB,
Mm-hmm.
One of them has federal rep.
Oh, okay.
And he said, so instead of looking for the best payouts, take the ones from the federal rep. You won't be getting as much as if you went and did these that are really good for rep. But even if you're only getting, 1-star rep,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting 1-star rep while you're making a good bit of money.
Yeah, true.
So this guy knows a lot more about elite than I do and all, but he said,
Mm-hmm.
he said, yes, you could go over there and in a couple of days grind through the rep, over there where I've been.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and you'll do it. He said, but you could go over there and it might take you a little bit longer, but you'll get all the rep and you'll make, 1 billion credits.
Cool.
So he said, that might be worth doing.
Yeah, one of these nights I'm going to have to do it. And I still need to do the whole, damn it, the aliens.
Thargoid stuff?
No, the other ones. The ones that are dead.
Oh, the Guardian stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know why I said Thargoids. Well, my problem is I have a terrible memory.
Mm-hmm.
And I went a year without playing, so now I'm kind of stumbling through it.
Yeah, I'm struggling with certain parts of it too. Why are you bumping my throttle hand? Quit it. Quit it.
Which reminds me, I need to Google and see how
Right?
many.
What did those
ships
Freuds
I
ever do to
have.
you? Hey, vegan. How are you, buddy?
I need to see how many ships I can carry on my carrier.
40? 40 or 42?
Well, I mean, I need to see how many empty spots I have.
Oh, log into your carrier in Odyssey, and it tells you. The new interface is awesome for that.
Yeah, I just need to remember and do it before
Yeah, buddy, do that.
I'm grinding out rep, but if I grind out rep, I don't want to go buy more ships and not be able to put them on my carrier.
I thought you had one of everything anyway.
I do on my main. I'm talking about my alts.
Oh. Well, we can always fund one of your alts getting a carrier, dude.
I don't know if I want the weekly maintenance for more than one carrier.
That does suck.
Well, I don't mind it when I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
but, you know, I don't want to have to play a game, you know. Oh, well, I'm running low on money. I got to go to work so I can pay the bills,
That's the situation I'm finding myself in with my alts.
you know. I mean, when you're playing, money is not a problem,
Yeah.
but if you don't play for a few months, because, you know, a new good game comes out, you go play it, then you come back and, oh, shit.
Or you just get frustrated with the game and then want to move on to something else for a bit.
Well, I don't like anything when you're forced to play when you don't want to.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll lose something, you know?
Yeah, that's... The reservation I have about the fleet carrier is that. The weekly maintenance. I'm like, come on now.
Yep.
I think it should be that if you're not logged in, I mean, if you don't log in that week, you don't have weekly maintenance.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, like Pagan just said, it's a game, not a job, you know? I mean,
Exactly.
it ought not be where, oh, I work for a living and I have to work overtime for a few weeks. Oh my God, my carrier's going to get repoed.
Yeah.
That's just a crop, you know?
It is.
If you log in and play, you should have maintenance fees. If you don't play that week, it ought to just be, you know.
Yep. Agreed. But of course, they're not going to do that because they want people playing the game.
Or they should have where you can turn it off, you know, and like you're not buying or selling or making money or doing anything with the carrier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think their thinking on it is you're supposed to be buying and selling goods from people and making money with your carrier. So if you have one, you're making money, so money shouldn't be an issue. But I don't think most people play it that way anymore.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that today, and either I can take my alts out in mine, and they're not really set up to do efficient mining, or they can do cargo. So I'm thinking it may be better if they just do cargo.
Well, I mean, I went yesterday and did just the, my mind ain't with me, the missions, the courier missions,
Mhm.
grind and rep. And I mean, I made 30, 40 million credits just doing that. So, I mean, money is not that hard, you know?
Yeah.
And that'll cover a few weeks in the carrier, you know?
We gotta pop this rock just to get it out of the damn way. It's good to see you, Fegan. Appreciate you coming in. Tonight's even more chill than normal. For some reason, I'm super sleepy. I shouldn't be.
Yeah, I ain't feeling real good. That's why I didn't even log in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to bed here real soon. Drop off this to refinery order.
I was doing the combat today just because I wanted to do combat, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, Boba Fett was good. I liked it. I mean, I know some people aren't particularly enjoying it because it's the last couple episodes haven't necessarily been about Boba Fett, but I did enjoy them.
Yeah, but it's had the Mandalorian and...
Oh, I enjoyed them, but I know some people, other people that I've talked to, have not been enjoying them because it wasn't Boba Fett.
Yep, this episode was amazing.
It was, and the one before it was too.
And just think, this means we're going to have Boba Fett and the Mandalorian working together.
Again.
So we should have some episodes with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
That should make everybody happy.
Yep. And Grogu was in it too.
Yeah.
And Skywalker. And
how about that decision at the end? Would that not be a hard one to make?
You know what? Mrs. B and I both said when we watched that, we're like, what a dick move.
Mandalorian armor or Yoda's lightsaber. But then the real choice he's making there is whether or not to be a Jedi.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a dick move. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
really? Did you see where they were going to do another well, at least another episode? There was it's on Disney Plus. When we finished Boba Fett, something else popped up. Who the hell was it? I'd have to go through Disney Plus now and see. Am I missing something here? What the hell?
Well, you know, back when Disney announced the shows for the year, they announced a lot of new Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what all of it was now, but they announced a few other shows.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, it's going to bug me now until I look. But we had finished Boba Fett, and they had advertised another show. And I remember thinking, oh, cool, we get to learn about this character, too.
I'm looking real quick.
Obi-Wan, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you, Fegan.
Yeah. Well, we got the Book of Boba Fett. We've got that one.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi coming this year.
Mm-hmm.
Andor.
Oh, the Forceman?
It's going to be a spy thriller.
I don't want that.
It's kind of the spy and espionage happenings during Star Wars.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea.
We got the Bad Batch, of course.
I think there's another rock behind this. I'm gonna hoover this bad rock, see if there's another rock behind it. No. Well, that sucks. What's in this? Any quantanium? I don't think there is.
And I don't... Maybe I'm off here, but it lists Willow.
Me too. Oh, Willow was a good movie. Willow!
What's that got to do with Star Wars?
They're fantasy.
Yeah, but I mean...
Nothing to do with Star Wars, other than it's in the same genre. Kinda. Alright, I think we're good. Me too, Vegan, me too. I was stoked to find out there was going to be a Boba Fett series.
I'm just really excited that they're coming out good.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about Disney taking over the Star Wars franchise, you know, but...
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I was worried they were going to be shit. You know,
Yep.
quickly done, badly done.
Mass produce, throw them out quick, make a small fortune, pop out another one.
I think that's what most of the diehard fans were worried about, to be truthful with you.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. Well, hardly a wonderful load to end the stream on, but at least it is some quantanium.
Quantum travel.
And no timer. Oh no! Will he make it? Will he die? I vote no dies. So I don't know if you've seen it yet, Fegan or Ron, but there was a recent Star Citizen Live where Jared interviewed Gavin Rothery. Yeah, Gavin Rothery designed ships for Star Citizen. He also designed the sets for the movie Moon, which is really good if you've not seen it. It's a lower budget sci-fi movie, very well done. It's got Sam Rockwell in it. He also produced and wrote a movie called Archive, which is really good. It's a lower budget movie that's very well done. Great storyline. Surprise twist. Won't give it away. Moon's good. It is deliciously campy, but not super campy. Okay. You know how the original Evil Dead movies were super campy but funny? Moon is good. I enjoyed it. It's obviously not. I mean, it's obviously not a super big budget movie, but I think Rockwell did a very good job with it. Rockwell plays a guy who has a contract to work on the moon and harvest helium-3.
Quantum travel engaged.
And he's due to go home in a couple of weeks. So, I don't want to say too much more because it will give away plot points. I'll put it this way, if you're sitting there one night and you're like, I want to watch something, but I don't know what I want to watch, pull up Moon and watch it.
Okay.
Witcher Season 2 is good. I know some folks weren't really happy about it, but I watched it with Mrs. B. It was damn good.
We hadn't even started that one.
I haven't seen all of Season 1, so I think I missed a few episodes at the end of Season 1. So when Season 2 kicked off, I was kind of like, I don't understand. Witcher's good. It's good.
Now, what'd you say the name of that show was?
Witcher?
Moon?
Moon.
No,
The movie. Moon, and the other one that Gavin Rothery wrote was called Archive. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
So Moon is good. Archive was good. Archive is a little slow in the beginning, but by the time you get 3/4 of the way through, you're like, I have to know what happens. So it's a slower paced movie, but it's definitely good.
Okay.
Witcher was very good. Cavill was a huge fan of the games and the books. So he's labored hard to present that character as true as he feels he can.
You know, there's a lot of good shows out right now.
Yeah, there is actually. It's a good time.
I think it's because of all the new streaming services that are making their own shows, you know? I mean...
Agreed. And I think these streaming services are glutton for content, so they're giving independent movies a chance that 10 years ago never would have had a chance, never would have seen the light of day.
Yeah.
But now these streaming companies are like, we need content, we need content. So they're buying content from these lesser known directors and producers and companies, which is awesome for us. It's awesome for us.
Well, also, a lot of stuff that's been canceled is being picked back up now, you know? I mean, they're talking about a new Firefly.
Yeah. I am excited for that.
You know, they just came out with a new Law and Order this season.
Did they? Okay, I didn't
yeah.
know that.
What's the new Law and Order? Organized crime. Law and Order Organized Crime.
Oh, cool.
It's got the Stabler guy in it.
Oh.
That was in SVU.
Mm-hmm. He did really good in a series called Happy. Did you ever see Happy?
I don't think so.
In Happy, he plays a cop, a dirty cop, former cop, who is a alcoholic. His estranged wife and kid. His kid's imaginary friend happens to be like a purple and pink unicorn, cartoon unicorn, tracks him down and finds him because there's something wrong with the main character's daughter. So Happy is the name of his daughter's imaginary friend. And only Stabler, his daughter, and one other character can see Happy.
Okay.
And it's great because he's interacting with this imaginary unicorn. which is funny because I mean it kind of reminded me of like Mr. Ed and Bewitched way back.
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
But Happy is trying to guide. Happy and Stabler are trying to come to the aid and rescue of Stabler's daughter. It's really good. It's funny as shit. I love the way it starts off. It starts off with whenever Stabler first sees Happy, he thinks he's hallucinating and he's in the back of an ambulance. And he's like, yeah, you guys need the shock. You guys need the shock. You need to give me pills. Oh, yeah, that's the good. Oh, yeah. And then he sees Happy and he's like, yeah, this is the good drugs. It's funny as shit.
Well, the thing about remakes is it's hard to
1830.
do it, and sometimes, and if you got new people or different people or,
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking at, they're trying to do another Criminal Minds.
That was a good show. That was a good show.
Yeah, we used to like it.
13 hours and 12, so 12:45.
But sometimes they come back and they redo them. If they don't have the people that was in the original ones, it's just not the same,
Alright, so I can hop in and do I have almost a C2 full. But if I forgo the 15 tons of laranite, or 15 SCU of laranite and 22 SCU of quantamine, I would need to do another 36. But that ain't happening tonight. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Yep.
I'm tired, folks.
Yep. You got work in the morning.
I do indeed. And Friday we got to move people around because apparently we just moved people, but now we have to move those people out of the office we just moved them into. Because, that's smart.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally just moved this person in there like a week and a half ago. I had to run network lines, all that stuff. Put him in there. And now they want to move her out. Move somebody else. I'm like, why? Why?
Okay.
I don't understand the logic. Alright, we need an IV drip. Whoa.
And you don't need one if you log it out.
Yeah, actually I will, because when I log back in, I'll be dying.
Oh, you come back in full thirst and hunger.
Really?
I always do.
In the past I didn't, but maybe they fixed it.
I always do.
Let's find out.
Because when you log out, when you log in, usually like one of the first things I'll see across the bottom is something about hunger and thirst being at 100% or something.
Cool. Well, that's good to know if that happens all the time. That'd be great.
I'm pretty doggone sure it does.
Cool. Well, we'll test that. 47% thirst, 75% health, or food, 96% health. Alright, I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in tonight. Appreciate the lurkers coming in, listening. Y'all have a good night. I will stream Friday night. I don't know if I'm streaming Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous. If you guys have suggestions, send them to me. I mean, I like to play No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, X4. So if you guys get tired of watching Star Citizen, send me some messages. Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
We'll see you.